Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with this look for you guys. Make sure there's no lipstick in my teeth. Today I wanted to film a more soft glam holiday look. Lately I've been doing a ton of makeovers for makeup for like corporate holiday events and corporate holiday parties. And one thing that a lot of my clients tell me when they're going to these types of events is like they want to look glam, they want a little bit more makeup obviously than they normally wear, but they still want to look professional. They don't want anything too over the top, they don't want any like crazy glitter, but they still want that like holiday fun. So I figured this look would be super helpful for those of you guys who maybe have like corporate holiday parties to go to, or just small family get-togethers where you want to look festive, you want to look good, but you don't want to be too extra. You don't want to be the Kim of your family or the Kim Kardashian of your workplace. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this kind of soft holiday cranberry glam, definitely keep on watching. If you do happen to enjoy, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. But before you go anywhere, why aren't you subscribed? Hit that subscribe button down below and you'll see new videos from me each Wednesday. I would appreciate it so much. And without further ado, let's jump into this glam holiday look. Yeah, I'm just starting off by prepping my skin using none other than organic coconut oil. And if you don't wear a lot of makeup, the best way to kind of get everything looking very polished and put together is obviously by prepping your skin properly, so that way you don't need to go in with as much foundation. Now my skin is normally like normal to oily, but lately it has been a little bit on the drier side with the colder. So to give my skin that kind of healthy glow back, I've been using the Makeup Revolution Jelly Highlighter. I think this is like a dupe for some sort of high-end highlight. Like, tell me that's not gorgeous. So what I've been doing lately is I'll take a tiny bit, kind of rub it in my hands and just press it all over my skin just to give my skin that healthy glow. I also like picking up a little bit more with my fingertips and then just kind of tapping it on the highest parts of my cheeks. Like, look at that healthy glow it gives. Boom, I don't even need foundation. I wish. To prime my eyelids lately, I've been loving using the Born This Way concealer. This just really cancels out all of my discoloration on my eyelid. It doesn't crease, and I like that it's not too matte because for some reason my eyelids have been super dry. Pat it all over. I'm going to be playing with a palette I haven't used on camera yet. This is the Juvia's Place Afrique palette. I'm going to start off by taking the shade Kissy. What I love about these palettes is that they are great quality and they're so affordable. So taking that with this Morphe R37, I'm just going to lightly stamp that in my crease. Going in with the Morphe M433, a slightly smaller brush, I'm going to again dip into that same color like I always do with my first transition, and then just kind of pat that right below just to intensify the crease. Un poquito más. Nothing crazy, just to give it some more definition. I was like bringing my colors like all the way into this inner corner here to define my eye, because I feel like my eyes are kind of far apart. So by just bringing that color in more, it kind of brings it closer together. Now, if your eyes are really close together, you would want to avoid bringing in the shadow in too far. That way you can kind of space it out a little bit. Or if you don't care, do whatever you want to your face. I'm going to take the shade Togo with the same brush. This is like a beautiful cinnamon brown. Put that deeper in my crease and then kind of bring it onto my eyelid. So I'm going to start by patting it here first. I'm going to take this gorgeous gold in the color Koki. Tell me that is not gorgeous. I'm then just going to pat that kind of at an angle in the center and then just kind of angling it up, if that makes sense. For the front part of my eye, I'm going to take the shade Angelique right here, tapping that on that first portion of my eye area. A smaller kind of fluff brush, this one's by BH Cosmetics. Go back into that cinnamon brown color and just lightly tap that on the corners and the crease just to intensify it some more wherever that shimmer kind of went above it. To intensify the crease a little bit more, I'm going to take this pretty ruby brown color with a JH40 and blend that deeper in the crease. Kind of again, stamping it on the sides. Alright, so we'll come back to the eyes in a second, but for now we'll move on to foundation. For foundation, I've been loving the Teint Idole Ultra 24 Hour Foundation. I've been using the shade 370 Bisque. I like applying this foundation though in sections just because it does dry fast. So I like making sure one section is completely blended before I move on to spreading it all over my entire face. And honestly, this foundation, it just applies really pretty. As long as you like slowly build it and work in thin layers at a time. And for concealer, I'll be using the Born This Way by Too Faced in the shade Nude. And I'm gonna buff that out using the same MAC 170 brush, the one I use for my foundation, and just pop that into my skin. Pop it into my skin? How the heck do you pop a concealer into your skin? This brush definitely lets you maximize the amount of coverage you get with your foundation and concealer without absorbing too much product. It's freaking amazing. To set my under eyes, I'll be using my MAC Patrick's powder, which by the way is back in the new Sleigh Ride collection. So if you haven't gotten it, go to like the nearest MAC counter, pray that they still have it because this was like one of the first things we sold out of. I also always like using the powder to clean up that eyeshadow. And whatever powder is left in the cap, I'm just gonna pick up with a brush and just tap it on the rest of my skin. Powder is magical. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna take the shade Bintao, I don't know how to pronounce it. To soften up those edges, I'm gonna take this really tiny blending brush by BH Cosmetics into the shade Cameroon. Use that to soften up those edges underneath. Take the shade Angelique and use that to highlight that inner part of my eye. Taking a small blending brush and with some more of the under eye setting powder, I'm going to use that to blend out under my eyebrow. And then I'm going to take that shimmery white shade Angelique again and pop that right on top of underneath of my brow. I'm gonna warm up my skin using the ColourPop Topaz Bronzer Duo. I'm gonna take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer just to warm up the sides of my nose and slightly contour it. For blush, I'm going to be using Gleeful by MAC. I'm going to lightly sweep that on the high points of my cheekbones. And for highlight, I'm going to be mixing more of the rose gold and the darker gold for the high points of my cheek in this Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold highlight palette. Taking this super light color in the Bar of Gold palette and putting that down my nose just to slightly highlight it. For lipstick, if you want something that's going to be matte but comfortable on the lips, if you don't like that super dry finish, the new MAC Powder Kiss formula is amazing. It's matte, it stays on for a long time, but it's super hydrating. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. And today I'm going to be using the color Burning Love. It's like this gorgeous maroon. I'm going to use my MAC Plum lip pencil. To prep my lashes for some falsies, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. And then for lashes today, I'm going to be using these Kiss lashes in the kind Page Boy. They're a lot like the Ardell Wispies. These are perfect, again, if you want that glam look, you want to give a pop to the eye, but you don't want to look like too over the top. If you're going to like a corporate holiday party and you want to look glam, but you still want to look professional, lashes like these are the way to go. They're wispy. They'll give you that length and volume, again, without taking over your entire eye. And then lastly, to set everything in place, I'll be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Alright guys, and here you have it. This is my soft glam holiday, corporate holiday get together look. I thought that this look would be super helpful for those of you out there, again, who have just more casual holiday events to go to, or you want to look glam but you don't want to be like too extra or too over the top. So if you do happen to enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Definitely don't forget to subscribe. I would appreciate it so much, and thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!